trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make it hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold on forever, so just say hello. Yeah, we'll be going all night. 9 to 5, we're all on the hustle. We wanna get away. Another day of beg, steal and borrow, and that is safe to say. No, they don't pick us up, instead
We
that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. Hey. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make it hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold on forever, so just say hello. Yeah, we'll be going all night. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make it hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold
lovely beans. It's good to see you. How you heckin' doing, pals? Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Hi, friendos. How's it going? How's it going? You can tell? My curtain's really angry. Pete. Pete. I know, Baba. I know. Are people not paying attention to you? Are people not paying attention to you? See, the thing is, I'll go this way. Come here. No, you're too warm. Whoops. It's this flavour. It's this flavour. What are we doing? He's like, what are you doing? Now Claudia's gonna get in there. See his tail going. Was he cooking his brain? Oh my god, full warning ball. Yeah. He was. He's not so much anymore. Now he's like, mother? Here you go. Claudia's in it now, but she won't be seen.
Hello there.
She will not be seen by anyone. There we go. That's better. A little bit better anyway. Hi, pals. How you diddling? We were going to do Lego today. We're going to save the Lego until next week. Because this is the last stream of the week. I will say. This is the last stream of the week. Chris and I are having a long weekend. So I'm not streaming tomorrow and I'm not streaming Monday either. I know, right? But then it's Tuesday till Friday next week. And then the week after, I'll probably be streaming that Monday because I'm off Thursday and Friday that week because we're going to London. May's a busy month for me. We're going to London. We're going to see Beetlejuice and hopefully also Paddington is the plan anyway. I really want to see Paddington. So yeah, that's the plan there. Right, shall we play some game? We're gonna see Beetlejuice. We're gonna see Beetlejuice the musical on the Thursday night. No, on the Friday night, but we're going up on the Thursday, so I'd like to see Paddington. Paddington is like top of the list for the things that Chris and I want to see on the Thursday. And then we have like the whole Friday free. So we might end up going to a museum or something. No, you have to say it 3 times. You have to say it in order. Must be spoken unbroken. So we're good. But yeah, this is Call of the Elder Gods. We're gonna finish it today, I think. I feel like we're gonna finish it today. We've got 2 chapters left to go. Oh, that's a pretty picture.
What is this place? It looks like the heart of Project Kronos.
Could be. Do you think we gave that horrid thing the slip?
I really hope so. After seeing what that black smoke can do to humans, I wouldn't want... What the hell?
Oh yeah, this is where we were.
No time for questions now. Run, Professor! Run!
It's...
Quick, the bunker door.
Help me close it, Evangeline!
If I had $1 for every time I was there were two people
That was close.
who were running through ice,
chamber is
being
shut tight.
chased by a black
we can
smoky
find another
thing,
exit.
one of them a black woman and a
they're
white
trapped in
man. I'd have $2 in May, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. I knew you, sir. It's an affiliate, it's basically the same story. Okay, right, more puzzles.
Lord Almighty.
Evie
I
recognized the
didn't see it.
gigantic creature at once. It was the same one she had seen in her visions.
Look at the size of that creature.
Right.
Harry remained silent. He was in shock, but not because the sight of that creature bewildered him. Quite the opposite. Something about it felt disturbingly familiar.
It's very funny. Are they really going to shut the
It's
program
like
down?
this
How can they
message
research
never got
fuel
sent.
Lish? Otto understood our vision. If the Führer will not believe what we're doing, I shall find someone who will. Elmire's mind-link device functioned, but the creature refuses to communicate with us. It merely repeats the same unintelligible gibberish again. We've managed to isolate 2 words, Nakotis and Dr. West.
So the Nazis called the black smoke things polyps.
Bastard Stahl has disappeared with the tome and has let the polyp loose. He has doomed us all. We should never have trusted him. Okay, right. Oh, hello.
Apparently the Nazis tried to communicate with that creature.
Since no panel or sensor of any kind is present on the craft, and the creature does not appear anatomically equipped to produce sounds, I theorize that it controls the vessel by means of some kind of cerebral alignment. I've designed a prototype apparatus to, in essence, attune the creature's brain activity. This should enable direct communication with it. Okay. Okay, different brainwaves. So there's not there's not an instruction at the moment. Is this must be the entrance to the ship?
This looks like the entrance to that.
Harry finally resigned himself to their situation, bizarre as it was.
Flying saucer. But it's sealed shut.
Okay, anything around here? Nope, then we go up. Okay.
This seat is what the Nazis used to try to communicate with the creature.
All right, there's no time to waste. Try connecting me to that machine, Professor.
Evie knew perfectly well that the professor was about to rattle off a whole list of reasons why they shouldn't go through with it, but she had neither the time nor the patience.
Makes sense though, because she's the one who can understand the
Before you
language.
say anything, yes, Professor, we have to do it. Because we're trapped in here. And yes, Professor, it does have to be me. Because I'm the one who has dreamed of that creature. And the one who understands its language. I know you're trying to protect me. But I need you to trust me. Just this once?
I can do that.
Before the argument had even started, Harry had to concede defeat.
You're impossible, do you know that?
Go on then.
Seems to power the machine connected to the chair. You can sit down, Evangeline. This apparatus identifies matching brainwave patterns between Evangeline and that creature.
Right. B2, C2, okay. Let's do... Oh!
Another brainwave match.
Good.
Got one on 2. Okay. So are we looking for individual ones? 4 different brainwaves. So I think we're looking at A3, B1, C2, and D4. Oh no, we haven't got... No. There's got to be another one on A. Was there more than one on A? Three. Well, let's have a look at C then. C4. Okay, so A3 has to be that. Right, okay, so it's D3. A3, B1, C4, and D3. Right, A3.
Geeignet means suitable. And untauglich means...
B1,
You
C2,
must refer to the brainwaves.
and... No, not C2, C4, and D3.
Looks like everything is set. So, whenever you're ready.
They had to be
Go
different.
ahead.
Each one had to be different. What do you think I didn't start until 2?
Found herself in the literal blink of an eye in a completely different place. And it would happen to her more than once that day. As she tried to figure out what was happening, a strange but familiar voice startled her.
Evie. Velkonul. Na cartoon. Vekra.
I have been waiting for you for millions of years, it said.
Yikes.
Are you?
I am the great engineer of Nicotis. After so much trouble, Evie was finally before the great engineer. It was her one chance to ask everything she needed to know.
What do you want from me?
I need answers. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Everything is set. You must close the loop.
Close the loop? What are you talking about?
I'm going to say not smash, by the way.
Take my ship. Travel to Nicotis, the Nicotis of your time.
Yeah, it ain't doing it for me, Krem. I'm not going to lie.
My race will be saved.
Why did you choose
Why
me?
me? Why did you choose me?
It wasn't me. It was Dr. West who chose you.
What? But what am I supposed to do? I'm just...
You can close the loop. You must close the loop.
How can I understand your language?
I can understand your language. How is that possible?
Your mind in my body. My mind in your body.
How is... When did that happen?
When you were in Nicotis. The Nicotis of my time.
Do you want me to... Is there any way I can set you free?
You will do it when you close the loop. Or maybe you did it when you closed the loop. The complex Ythian
Paradoxes.
language made no distinction between verb tenses. Therefore, that sentence could be understood as an instruction given in the past, present, and future alike.
But how am I going to do that? Where is the Nakotis of my time?
You need to remember its location. Remember.
Remember it? How?
Vekra Everhart. Korveltur.
Hearing that, Evie was left speechless. Follow Everhart's instructions.
That sounds like
Evie
something
didn't
she's
have
not going to
time
do.
ask another question, because in the blink of an eye, she found herself once again in that stone city from her dreams, millions of years in the past. Except now she knew it wasn't a dream. It was a memory.
My hands. Heavens. Look at my hands.
Those Yithian appendages could hardly be called hands, but that was how Evie perceived them.
I'm a technical guy.
This was part of my information exchange with the Yithians. I believed I had to tell the Yithians everything about my time in exchange for my freedom, but I was wrong.
Indeed, Yithians merely use the knowledge of others to plan their own decisions in the future and in the past.
In my time, 1956, advanced experiments are being conducted with nuclear power. Its principle is based on the fission of the atom, a process that releases an amount of energy millions of times greater than that of traditional fuels. Since the war, nuclear fission has been applied for military purposes, but it's also being studied for civilian use to produce electricity. There are ongoing projects to build controlled reactors that could supply entire cities without the need for conventional fuels. The creatures that...
It's like I also took notes of what happened here in Nakotis.
The creatures that inhabit the city who claim to belong to the great race of Yith employ an exceedingly complex system of transportation. All energy appears to be powered by a peculiar black fluid, which they handle with extreme caution and store in statue-shaped stone containers. This place is fascinating. Anything in here? No.
I can't believe I couldn't remember this amazing view of the towers of Nakotis.
Precarious.
Find Everhart's notes and follow them.
Yeah, working on it.
Where are Everhart's notes? Where can I find them?
Well, I'm going on a very linear path right now, so one can only assume they're at the end of this linear
I always
path.
thought my dreams didn't take place here
Oh
on
no, it's
Earth.
not linear anymore.
Now I understand that this is how Earth used to be, millions of years ago.
Specifically, when the Earth's landmass was fused into one.
The ceilings sure are high.
Evie suddenly remembered the colossal corridors and massive stone slabs of the great library of Nakotis.
Oh! Sit, can I go in this?
What is this thing? I remember it. Whoa! My goodness! I'd forgotten about these light conveyor belts. That seems to be a mammoth, late Pliocene, 2.5 million years ago.
I can do things with this. Oh no. Okay. Wait, if I... I need more information.
constellation I saw in my dreams. It must be important if they built this lookout for it.
We've got a constellation. I couldn't move that. I'm sure we'll figure this all out eventually.
I remember this. I went to the Great Library every day.
Okay, this is interesting.
This mural doesn't look like decoration, but I'm not sure what it represents.
Mercury, Venus, it's the solar system. It's the freaking solar system. Is what it is.
Wow. Is this some kind of time location finder? Unbelievable.
Nautic Archive 9, Central Map Instructions, Non-Static Astronomical Representation, Astronomical, I mean. By providing a constellation and an era, the map returns the spatial coordinates responding to a specific location. Required data, constellation and desired era. Output of the spatial coordinates responding to that temporal era. Okay. Okay. So we just need to work out...
I believe I've seen some of these murals around here.
The murals depict creatures from the Cambrian to the Quaternary period, but no further. I do not understand why. Are they incapable of going beyond that point? The only explanation is that something really important must have happened during our era. Perhaps something in our time limits their ability to travel mentally through time. I could try asking the great engineer, although he is very reluctant to speak about the future. Okay, so we need to find a constellation and an era.
This is the altar I worked in. Looks like I deciphered the numeric coding of the Yithians.
Okay, so we have the number. That machine will show us numbers. That's fine. I can work with that.
This is the ink I used to write with. I don't understand this language.
I didn't even take a note of that. Okay, cool. Oh, dinosaur! Dinosaur!
Tyrannosaurus rex. A dinosaur from the late Cretaceous.
Okay, we're doing well, we're doing well.
Period. 68 million years ago.
I can see man.
Wow. Everything is so beautiful here.
Let's grab this one.
I suppose this mural refers to us, Homo sapiens. We appeared roughly 300,000 years ago, in the Middle Pleistocene.
In the Middle Pleistocene? Oh, shit. Oh, this is probably really important. Oh, I don't have enough to be going on with that. Okay. Back up, sunshine. I'm going to have a look around and see if there's any more information. Because there definitely is, because we've got more of this to fill in.
That's an ammonite. Cephalopods that lived during the Devonian period, 400 million years ago.
Anything this way? Oh, hello.
Look at how tiny that Dimetrodon looks now.
Tiny Dimetrodon. Am I looking at tiny Dimetrodon? This is the way we came across. Okay, okay, okay. So what do I need to do? Let's have a look here. We've got a constellation. It's a really pretty game. Mules refer to eras. Inspect constellation and desired era. Output new location. Okay, we've done that bit. It's... I definitely feel like I'm missing something. Okay.
This mural doesn't look like decoration, but I'm not sure what it represents.
Has to be our solar system. Oh, did I check both of the... I definitely went to the T-Rex. There's a Dimetrodon here that I didn't check.
Dimetrodon.
There we go, that's all of those.
From the early Permian, 270 million years ago.
Go back down. Could I move that constellation, that telescope? Did I just not move it hard enough? Is this what the sitch was? Whee. No, it's just looking there. It is really pretty and it runs like a dream. Spot constellation and desired era. Five, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if it's just 8. One, 2, 3. 5, 6. 2. Why would that be 7? So that's 1, that's 2. So it stands to reason that 3 wiggly lines would be 3. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it's multiplying. So that becomes 2. And then we times it by 2 and times it by 2. But then how does that make 7? Confusion. put those on without. And then the other thing is, I don't know what any of those are. I am gonna... I feel like we're missing something to make that work. Have a look around here.
Evie remembered the Dark Towers and understood where the Ithians drew their energy from. Somehow they synthesized the black ooze and used it as fuel, but that meant that down there, confined within multiple levels of chambers and trapdoors never opened, lay the black smoke pod.
Yeah, there'll be a pattern to it though. Circle line with a circle over it. This one. Six, 7, 8, 9. This is the number sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then 7. Oh, that's kind of easy. 8, 9, and then nothing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What? Did they read all the papers on the desk in the main area? As far as I'm aware, I did. I'll go and look again. It's a new one.
This observatory must be used to find the constellations associated with a specific time and location.
And desired era. Display the constellation pattern associated with the requested space-time port. Right, okay. By providing a determined planet and era. So we want this era. Constellation desired era gives you a new location. Planet and era gives you the output of a constellation. Front button is a selection. The back button is confirmation, and then it goes up and it shows us different constellations, and we're looking specifically for this constellation. So the planet we're looking for is Mercury, Venus, Earth. So it's this one. Please tell me, if I go over to this now, please tell me you recognize this as a solar system.
This mural doesn't look like decoration.
It's the fucking solar system!
But I'm not sure what it represents. This is the professor's handwriting. He really was in Nicotis.
It is the solar system.
Another note from the professor.
Why do I keep dreaming of the same place? When I woke up, I'm still on the island, and every night I return here. Okay. Get away. This is in order. They must be related to the eras of the earth. Right. Numbers and eras are related. Numbers and eras are related. So that's 1, 4, 2, 3, 7. 1, 4, 2, 7 is there. So would that be 9? I still can't read. Constellation Undesired Era is... We need the constellation number first, I think. There's nothing else in here. I'm gonna go and check the other room. Seconds. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I need to type that in. There might be paperwork up here. I've missed. No, there isn't. Like, murals refer to eras. Numbers and eras are related. So there's 5. Would we put in the 5th era? Am I overthinking this? It's Earth. We've established we're on Earth, so Mercury, Venus, Earth. So it's this one, which is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just try this. Question is, do I see this constellation anywhere? What does it look like? Well, clearly not, because it's not there. Okay. Let's go to 9. It's not 9 either. I feel like I'm missing something. Actual question, can anyone help? Or does anyone think that they have it? Or is it the Dimetrodon? Did I tie the time location device? Well, no, because I don't have a constellation. I don't have a way. Maybe. Must be missing something. Catch you later, winning me, mate. You need a planet and an era in order to get the constellation. That's what I was thinking. That's what I thought I was doing, right? Because the Moras refer to eras, and there's 5 of them. So I was doing 5, and she'd said that we were on planet Earth a really long time ago. Find the right. So it's the second one because we've got the Dimetrodons. Let's try the second one then. Let's try 2. We're on Earth. That's 2.
Yes! This is the constellation I've been looking for.
That one. So I'm looking for that, okay? I was thinking too hard. I was trying to go, okay, well, the one in the future. Right, okay, good, good. We got there. Thanks, pals. Your time in big capital letters should have been the clue. So I'm looking for that one. Line, squiggles. Okay. That one, isn't it? No. It's not that one. Ignore me. It's that one. But, that way round. And then my time is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Eight, 9, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I remember now. Those were the coordinates.
8, 9, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hell.
Great engineer. I know where to find the Nakotis of my time, but all I have are Yithian coordinates. And there's no way out of here. There's one of those black smoke polyps on the other side of the chamber door.
Take my vessel.
What? The vessel?
You're both in the window. One of you has to budge.
Evie's heart skipped a beat.
One of you is
Piloting a flying saucer was something straight out of a science fiction novel.
arguing with the other
the
one.
vessel door won't open. How am I supposed to...
Your mind is now fully synchronized with the Yithians. Travel to Nakotis. Stop, Bowen. Close the loop.
But what about you? I can't just leave you trapped here.
It is irrelevant. Close the loop. And with those final words, as Evangeline blinked, she found herself standing before Harry, back inside the Spitzbergen bunker again.
Evangeline? Can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yes, Professor. I'm here. I'm just a little bit dizzy.
Well, did you manage to talk with that thing? What did you find out?
We have to use the spaceship to get out of here.
What? How? Did that creature give you a crash
door open
course
for me,
in
isn't
flying
it?
saucers or something?
Look around, Professor. Isn't this fascinating?
There doesn't seem to be any power. You sure you can pilot this spaceship?
I'm not sure pilot is the right word, Professor.
I'm not even sure ship is the right word. This looks more like a building than a vehicle.
That's because it is? Question mark.
There surely has to be a starter somewhere, right?
Evie recognized a platform very similar to the one in the refinery beneath the Virginia caves, and understood what she had to do.
Look, Professor, it's working. The spaceship is powered up now.
Damn it, where's the steering wheel?
Buddy.
Probably doesn't need one.
Okay.
It looks
8, 9, 3, 4,
like
5.
an autopilot, but it doesn't just maintain altitude and course. It moves towards specific coordinates,
3,
which they express with numbers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all of them. Three. 4 was that.
I think I've got it. I've set the navigation system to the coordinates of Nicotis. There you are, Professor. The steering wheel.
Looks like one. Sort of.
Okay.
Can you help me with this, please? Buckle up, Professor. Hey, whoa!
Whoa!
Professor, better find something to hang on to.
Hey, it's moving. Look, it's breaking the ice. So where are we headed?
To Nicotis, or what's left of it. Those dreams you had about that place? They weren't dreams. You were there, millions of years ago.
Millions of years ago? What are you talking about?
The great race of Yith can transfer its mind to the past, present, or future. At some point, they exchanged minds with you. Good heavens. Can you imagine what that must be like? To move freely
I
through...
can imagine what the Nazis would have done if they'd gained that power. And don't forget, that Stahl fella still is among Bowen's gang of kooks. I'm not sure which I hate more, kooks or Nazis. In any case, I don't think anyone should meddle with that knowledge. As I've told you before, there are things we shouldn't... Evangeline, can you hear me? Evangeline? Oh, for heaven's sake, what's happening to you now?
Time and space?
Evangeline found herself in an unfamiliar place in an instant. For the 4th time in just a few hours.
Oh, come on. Now what? What's going on?
The difference was that this place didn't look like a Nicotic construction at all. Nor was she inside the body of an alien creature. It just looked like the future.
Why am I connected to this machine? And is this... This isn't my body. Where am I?
Evie jolted in shock. If she was in this body, then who was with Harry on the spaceship to Nicotis?
Oh god. Right. What am I? Am I like a scientist or a
Evie didn't know whether to cry for help or stay silent. But what she saw when she opened the door left no room for
I guess we're going out the door.
Oh no. That's Caleb Bowen.
So Bowen had gotten his way after all. How else could he be leading a top-secret research project for the government? And then Evie thought of something worse. What if Dr. West was none other than Caleb Bowen himself?
Good lord.
A computer that connects to other computers. They must have used really advanced Yithian technology to create this.
This is like modern times though, isn't it?
I wonder what on earth the project archive is.
Very fancy smancy. What's in here? Oh, good lord.
What kind of machine is this?
Okay. Let's come back to that. Photocopier. No black magic is that photocopier.
So I was right. This machine is a kind of mind swapper.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Whose flipping body is she in?
Seems like instructions for that brain device. Good. So this...
Okay. Red light, overlight. Red light, overlight. Green, at least one cable plugged into a valid socket. Okay, duly noted. That's how we work it out. Let's go into Dr. West's office. Hello, how goes the puzzles? It goes.
So this machine is a mind-swapping device, just like the Yithians.
His mastermind. Okay. Didn't like that.
No, this isn't working.
Why is it? But it's all green. At least one cable is plugged into a valid socket. We want them to be yellow. Okay. So that's at least one. That's red. Can we just take those out? I want them both to be red, really. Right, no. Oh, they're all plugged into the... They're all plugged into the right ones. I like when it yells at me. Red light overrides the green light. At least one cable is plugged into a yellow. All cables are plugged into valid regions, I think, is what we need. Valid regions. Regions, but not sockets. Hang on.
This isn't right.
I need to make sure that these are all plugged into the right regions.
No, this isn't working.
Very confused. I really wanted yellow before I got I'm really confused. No, it's when two go in the same, like, hemisphere, they get funny. If I get too frustrated, there's a spoiler. I'm just getting green lights all the time, and I don't understand. I don't mind having a spoiler creme, but I just don't know how to... I don't know how to interpret that. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's assume I'm missing something and come back to this. Because it's not... The information that I have at the moment hasn't made it obvious. So I have to assume that I'm missing something. Yellow light indicates all cables are plugged into valid regions. One cable is plugged into a valid socket. Red light overlights the green light. I need to just double check to make sure that there's nothing I've missed that would...
2006? Am I in the future? But how did I get here?
Despite her confusion, for a science fiction enthusiast like Evie, the sight was fascinating. She had already been to the Mesozoic, and now she was in the 21st century. And all within a couple of hours.
Huh.
Sockets, region, size.
Appears to
Placed directly with the brain, yeah.
Boy, this is getting complicated.
There we go. There's a bit more instruction there. Right. Right, correct sockets are not linked to a specific cable. That's the whole of that page, so we should be able to work it out now. Right, let's have a look at this. There is one region with no valid sockets. Right. So to me, that says at least one of these cables is plugged into a valid socket. But I've got no way of knowing. Hang on, let's do... Right. So these are all invalid. So we know that that's the right one. We know, let's see. That's the right one. And that must be the right one. So it's that. We know it's that on that side. It feels like the rest of it is just guesswork. Because these are only... I'm assuming it's like that, but then it's just always gonna say unless wait, hang on. Which one is this? Okay, that hole. Over here. Then we can trial and error over here until we find the right hole. That hole. I think it's this. That was so difficult. That is so difficult.
The swapping device seems to be powered on again.
Because it doesn't matter which side the thingies are on. That is so tricky.
Professor Everhart, listen carefully to what I have to tell you, please.
Evangeline, are you...
I am not Evangeline. I am Dr. West. Please, listen to me. You won't like what I'm about to say, but I need you to listen carefully and do exactly as I tell you. A greater plan is unfolding, and you must fulfill it to guarantee the survival of not only the human race, but of the space-time continuum itself.
I'm not good at taking orders.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the best at following orders. I don't exactly get
along with quacks like me? Yes, I've heard that before.
Who the hell is this Dr. West? And how could he know what I was going to say, Harry thought.
Listen to me, please. You will reach the ruins of Nicotis, and you will find Caleb Bowen. Don't worry, you will stop him.
How can you possibly know what is going to happen? What about free will? What about...
I'm not finished. There is a price to pay for Bowen's defeat, and that is Evangeline's life.
What? You can't be serious.
I am. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum.
No chance, Harry thought. But he couldn't help wondering, if Dr. West really did know the future, could he actually be telling the truth?
Won't do it.
Get it. I won't let that girl die.
Then you'll be condemning us all to oblivion, causing Bowen's triumph and the collapse of the space-time continuum. There's no more time. But remember what I said. Evangeline must sacrifice herself.
Harry considered answering, but found nothing to say. Arguing with someone who could see the future was pointless.
I know you will do the right thing, Professor Everhart. After all, we've been through this before. Work, damn it! I made it. I'm back. Professor, what happened?
Evangeline? Are you here with me?
Yes, it's me. I'm back.
What happened to you? Where did you...
I was in the future, I believe. But what happened here? Someone pushed me out of my own body, Professor. Who was it?
Dr. West,
Harry
my guy.
hesitated before answering. He knew his words might change what was about to happen.
Dr. West took over your body.
What? What for? What did he say?
For a brief instant, Harry thought of telling Evie about the sacrifice.
I'd have told her. I'd have told her. Let her make the decision.
That would only trouble her. And after all, Harry had already made up his mind. Or had he?
He said we're going to stop Bowen. We're going to make it.
Really? I don't know. Let's take that with a grain of salt for now. I need to tell you something. I don't know if this Dr. West can be trusted. I'm not sure, but I think he works, or worked, with Bowen.
Was that true? If it was, that changed everything. Harry had to tell Evie the truth, right now.
Evangeline, listen.
Professor, look! The ship's slowing down! We're descending!
Hey,
This looks like...
too late, my dude.
The Pacific Ocean.
Nakotis is somewhere in the Pacific?
Looks like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and get a coffee. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Don't go anywhere. Back in a couple of minutes. Levy and Brandy. I want a bottle of Medbeast Star Lube every day to whack on the side of my ship. Hiya, killer. Make it a slippery snake. I'm never doing that again. Do we know what the upkeep will be on these? Nope. Ah. This is really bad. This is really bad. Don't pay attention to me. It's a dinosaur. It's Pyroraptor. Oh no, what's this? It's Chris's.
The dinosaurs may struggle. Human greed may rear its ugly, exploitative little head. One thing is for sure, nature and the dinosaurs will find their own balance, and this world will change yet again.
Have we done it?
A rebirth, if you will.
Fuck
It's
you.
going to be delicate,
Fuck you.
uncertain, chaotic, but thanks to people like you, not without hope.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to finish it today. Oh, Jeff Goldblum made me cry. Right. I'm in the top 10. Yes. Right, none of you other fuckers do anything. God, I have something to say about this.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
I think we have time for one more caller. Who's that on line 7 of 9?
We are the Berg. We wish to add your biological and auditory distinctiveness to our own. You will transmit the audio frequency oscillations of These Distant Worlds by Heli. We will absorb these oscillations and assimilate them into the wealth of our own established and familiar auditory pathways. Your compliance is mandatory.
Oh my god, we are the Berg! It's so funny.
Thanks very much.
I'm not a pro gamer or anything like that, but at moderate it feels real tricky. I'm right next to you, Cram. I'll grab you.
Yeah, they definitely got the
didn't take.
Didn't
right.
shit. Say that again, Jeannie.
So they definitely got the level of tension right.
It's like the right amount of both mixed together and stuff that comes from someone that doesn't like PvPs. Yeah, I think that's what. Oh, I'm harpooned. That was so scary. Walk around the corner and get utterly. Yeah, I genuinely feel like it's just the right level, and I think it works for if you like space games but you don't necessarily like the shooters. I think there is space for you to enjoy this as well.
That's the last cannon. It's all the firepower.
Done this.
Hello, Katie. I mean, the instant scenes work perfectly fine inside here. That was your first jump, Rory? Not higher, Paphos. Get out! Fucking... A letter of love and admiration to Ryder from Joel. Darling, dearest temptress, amazing heart. I took you to the most beautiful place on our most beautiful planet, and it all paled when compared to you. Your hair, your skin are softer than I could have imagined, your breath even sweeter. Please don't think I'm blind to your other temptations, such as your intellect and work ethic, but for this moment, I'm dizzy with the memory of our perfect time together and the feel of your arms around me. I love you, Jarl. Holy shit. Holy shit. That man. Holy shit. The trick is to stay together, you know? Yeah, I agree. Like, even if there's only 2 of us. Oh, it's up the thing. I think that might just only need 1 of us. Now I've just said that. I have it.
I've literally just yeeted myself up there.
Whee. Did I just go? Okay. That might be the coolest thing I've ever done. I legit just jumped off something and then killed something in midair, and I've never felt cooler. I've never ever felt cooler than that. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay, right, let's go. Okay.
I would have thought this whole structure was actually a flying saucer, huh, Professor?
Also using quite liberties.
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So we're in Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Ythian tech, Harry didn't answer. He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
She's not gonna die. She might die. This is a call-off game. Oh!
This is Nakota's.
Wow.
Hi, Skybird.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned. What a fool.
I need some action. I knew backing the Story Wisdom Society was a good idea. We're going to get whatever Pharaoh is after. Then he's going to introduce me to some bona fide big shots. Oh boy, I hope I get to meet Eisenhower. Light
Somehow
input,
the
light
Lithians were
output.
able to store light and channel it through those lenses.
Okay.
Apparently, Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
So I'm going to send light through mirrors to make it work.
Thank you, Sherlock.
I'll
we got.
stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah, okay. Oh, a dead guy.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed, and he died not long after reaching
Get
Australia.
fucked. Bowen is still lost in his fantasies about pharaohs and ancient gods, nonsense and superstitions. I'm more practical. When the time comes, I'll use the machine for something that actually matters, whether he likes it or not. I'll fix the mistakes we made in the past. We hear sounds behind the
This is
doors.
the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
Like the wind howling in terror.
Never trust a Nazi, that's what.
I heard those same sounds in Project Kronos. The sounds are against nature, but if our calculations are right, the machine should be on the other side. I hate those guys! Once the shape is correctly aligned, the button acts as a validation mechanism. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see the things. Validation mechanism. Right, there's more stuff.
Symbols. Interesting. So Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
It is just as fornax found in the Virginia caves. The entrance to the settlement appears to be powered by black liquid. The spheres resonate at the frequency produced by the substance's reaction, and from this they generate geometric patterns. Most likely, this is a final security measure guarding access to the consciousness transmitter. I could figure this out in no time, if only Stahl and Bowen would stop arguing. Oh, now here? Ooh, that looks like the validation mechanism. But we also have the... Do I get to push these? No. How do I move these then? Is it up here? Oh, what's that? How can I get up there? How can I get up there? Good question, Claire. Let's find out together. This way. And up that way. Okay, cool.
There are some carved symbols.
How can I?
That really looks like Nakal architecture.
Get through each nap without you. Bowen, this
Seems
is...
she had a rare moment of good judgment.
This is insane.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
This is insane. I'm done. I'm done with your rituals, your masks, your aliases, and your delusions. We won't find anything here besides death by the tendrils of those black smoke clouds. It's over. I'm leaving today. Don't try and talk me out of it.
This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island.
The tower's architectural structure differs from that of the other narcotic constructions. Perhaps it's not part of the city. Reaching the top won't be easy. We can't exactly use a stepladder. Okay. We can use normal ladders. Can I reach these? Can I do anything with this? Yes. Okay, I can move that. I can move... Gosh, there's so many of them. Okay, right, let's figure this out.
These symbols must mean something. Nope, it isn't working.
Okay.
Well, looks like that did something. How can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology never ceased to fascinate Harry.
Right, so if we start by... If I charge the thing over here, I just want to use the lift for a second. And then we can move it again.
Did you see anything like this in your visions of Nakotas, Evangeline?
The Yithian use technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
You charge this now?
It isn't working.
Okay, so that will have to... Let's try the other way then. Can I reach this one, or is this a... Oh no, I must be able to reach it. No? Yeah, here we are. I'm assuming I'm doing this right. So it takes a second to slow down. Or... Are we just doing that?
These controls seem to contain spheres of black ooze.
Can't be right. Yeah, they just stop when they get here. Station mechanism. That looks right, though. It for sure isn't. Kind of moving like that one, but they were more of a quarter away. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's that shape. That's that shape. Where did we see that shape? That's over here. Does that mean it's on now? The lift is on.
Nope, it isn't working.
Maybe we just try and connect it now.
Nope, it isn't working.
I'm so confused. Send that back. We've connected all of those. It's brought this thing out because I've matched the movement. There's no other way of connecting stuff. They're giving me
Some carved symbol.
part of that. Do I have to point it out the symbol? I'm stuck. And I'm not. Do I have to point it at the symbol? Maybe I have to point the light at the symbol. Let's try that. Oh, no, because I actually physically can't. No, swing it back over here. Unless it's still moving. Let's see if it's still moving. It's still moving. It's still got the thingy up.
It isn't working.
What do I do? Does anybody have any ideas? Actual question. I wonder if we do something with the other balls. Because that's only got 2 balls. What if we... No, that did nothing.
Look, Evangeline. I can rotate the shapes using these controls.
What does that do, though? What is the benefit to it? On. Out down here. Try and make that shape. Is that it? No, it's the other way around. What if I validate that? Is that gonna power the bridge?
I think I've got it. Sort of.
Right, okay. So that's that elevator thing that's going up. Right. So now we're gonna get a new pattern.
It wasn't the first time Harry had stepped onto a stone platform lifted by black ooze, and it still unsettled him.
I kind of want to point it that way. Am I going to be able to... Yeah, can I get down another way? No, I'm just going to have to aim for that dot there, I think. And see what happens. Yeah. Right, so that's got to be a place for me to hold it. That has to be. You're right at the first waterfall. Yeah, I have, Cram. Yeah, there we go. So if we line that up, what are we looking at distance-wise? We are looking at 4, then 2, about a quarter way apart. 4, hang on, wait. 4, then 2, about a quarter way apart. So that's going to give us a different... thing. Right. 4, then 2, about a quarter way apart. 4, then 2, about a quarter way apart. Okay, so if we put 3 in front of it, we wait for 3? No. I put 3 in front of it. Okay. What does it look like? Okay. Oops. Like that, that's it. For the door.
Alright. That one was tricky.
It really wasn't. That one really wasn't tricky. We get to you, though, my guy. You just point straight down? Yeah, you can point. You can just point straight down. Boop. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. You better do something real sexy with that inner one. Yeah, okay. Oh, they're exactly the same time. Okay, that's fine. Inner one, exactly the same time. Copy that. Okay. Like that. That's the door. That's the symbol. And we validate. Clink.
Yes, I opened it.
Yay!
The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true. But there was no sign of...
Good Lord, what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things. Poor bastards.
The shadow on the left belonged to Howard Carmichael III, playboy, athlete, and heir to Carmichael Industries. One black polyp was enough to obliterate him in seconds.
Whoops. Rip that guy. No!
There's one of those cultists dead on the ground.
Bowen and Stahl had a last-minute argument over how the mind-swapping machine should be used. It didn't end well, especially for Stahl, whose dream of a 1,000-year Reich died right there with him.
More of those footprints.
I'm not having spiders right at the end of this fucking game. Why put it there? Well, no!
This architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
If they move,
Professor,
I'm gonna lose my mind.
This looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here.
Since we were here. I don't understand. Like, that's no benefit. That's no fucking benefit. I'm really sorry. I'm really mad. I'm really upset about that.
Breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
Why?
What is this thing? Looks like a ray of light.
It's absolutely unnecessary.
Whoa! The polyps are gathering over there.
What's going on? What are they trying to do?
I don't know what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do, or why they do it.
Professor?
It's like just random spiders on the wall. That is a Bowen.
Yes. And I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this.
It was just a still spider sat on a wall, but still.
Bowen, stop right there!
Everhart, what are you doing here? How did
I took the number 3 bus to Nakotas. Now get out of there, you idiot!
Don't even think about it, Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nalathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when
so
they
pretty,
spout their
though.
nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll drag you out of there by your heels if I have to.
I don't think you'll have to.
Not come any closer. I'm warning you.
Of course, things change when cultists are armed.
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I don't have time for your foolishness. The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor, if he activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision.
Stop Evangeline and take his place. I chose.
Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum. But he didn't give a rat's ass what Dr. West had to say. Harry wasn't going to let Frank Drayton's daughter meet the same fate as her father. There had to be another way.
Professor? Professor!
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry. For everything.
Harry!
And as she screamed, Evie watched the stubborn old grouchy archaeology professor sacrifice his life to save hers, and all of humanity. Harry found himself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance he feared most. He knew this was his death sentence, but at least he was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Are you out of your mind, Everhart? Haven't you seen what that liquid does to humans?
I know it better than you do, you kook.
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. No, no, no! Oh no, oh no. Not the ice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Nicotis, my husband, Harry Everhart, was consumed by the black ooze. Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Harry thought that he had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, he thought. He was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised him. One he recognized instantly. My voice. Harry?
Nora?
I'm so glad to see you, my dear old pal.
Nora? Nora! Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming.
Then I'm dead, right?
No, you're not dead either.
I don't understand, Nora. Everything is so confusing.
I need to see the other version.
Easy, Harry. We've got plenty of time. Ask whatever you need to ask.
She'll speak to her dad.
Where am I? Where are we? What is this place?
This, Harry, is the
That
Icor,
would have destroyed
a place
me.
beyond time and space. And now you're connected.
Connected to whom? To you?
To the Elder God. Both of us are.
What or who is this Elder God?
It's hard to provide a simple answer to such a complicated question, Harry. The Elder God has gone by many names throughout the ages. Amaterasu, Sarens, Kor Yithar, Kailamanu. His judgment is inscrutable, at times even incomprehensible. And in some way, those of us who are part of him are connected, beyond time and space. I don't know, Harry. Maybe the Elder God is simply God.
What does the Elder God want?
To offer you its gratitude. It's what I've been trying to tell you ever since you and I parted ways.
The shadow. That was you?
Exactly. But it isn't easy to communicate with someone outside the Ichor. And I'll admit, an oily shadow probably wasn't the sight you were hoping for.
And why is the Elder God grateful to me?
The Yithians sustained their energy by channeling the Black Ichor. The Ichor is the essence of the Elder God. That process caused him immense pain and suffering, but you've put an end to it. You've given the Great Race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Nora, I haven't done anything beyond stopping that kook Bowen.
Ah, but you will. And at the same time, you've already done it.
Nora, I don't think I follow.
Harry, it takes a while to understand what beyond time and space means. But you will, my love. Believe me.
How is it possible that I didn't die? I'm covered in that black ooze.
The blood of the Elder God does not harm those who are connected to him. That's why it didn't harm me on the island. That's why you sent me there, remember? To be who I really was? Now he can't, and won't, hurt you either. Because connected to him is someone who loves you and protects you. And that's me, Harry.
Who is, or was, Dr. West? Is it you?
No, Harry. I'm just a humble art teacher from Newburyport. Don't worry. Dr. West will be waiting for you when you wake up.
That means I can't stay here with you, can I?
Harry, you're already here with me, my love. We've been together for all eternity.
What?
But you need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you, an important task you have to carry out, and people who depend on you. Evie will need your help, and you'll only be able to help her if you live a whole life. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
And one more thing. Tell Evie Papa is waiting for her at the Benoit house with the whole family. She'll know what it means.
I'll tell her.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, old pal. For now.
I love you so much, Nora. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Don't be sad, Harry. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you too, Harry.
Harry, can you hear me?
Me too.
Oh no.
You did it, Professor. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Evangeline. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. She is also connected to the Ichor, Professor Everhart.
Harry couldn't believe his eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen? No. What is he doing here?
No, Professor. It's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Harry understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
I thought that was going to be the case. That was really good. That was really good. Really unnecessary use of like those little spider models. Really unnecessary use of those little spider models. There's Evie marrying Mr. West there, and her becoming Dr. West. Good voice work. Cracking voice work. But that's what you get when you hire people like Yuri Lowenthal and Darren DePaul and people like that, you know? Dr. Evangeline West selected for the Apollo space program. Oh my gosh. Philip Bowen donates a building to NASA. Oh. Vin Johnson. I cannot avoid space in any flipping game. She was Dr. West. She was in her own body with the blue gloves.
Harry, we've never talked about it, but when the moment comes and I make the mind transfer, don't you think it would be easier
If you explain to my 1957 self who you are and what's going to happen in the future?
Yes.
What if something goes wrong with the loop because of that change? Wouldn't it break the space-time continuum?
Well, I'm not sure. I just wanted to spare you that unnecessary distress and...
I'll handle it, Evie. You know it. It's already happened. Better not to take any risks.
I guess you're right, Harry. And as you say, if we're still here, it's because it already happened.
Nice little way to tie up that paradox right at the end.
Harry Everhart died at 12:30 on May 6, 1983. Moments after dying, Harry opened his eyes.
What happened? Where am I? I'm in Englewood. I'm young again.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Nora!
Heavens! You're certainly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. Maybe I should not let you sleep in so much.
Nora, your hands are...
What? What's wrong with my hands? I promise I washed them before making breakfast.
But what about your illness?
What illness? What are you talking about? I'm healthy as a horse. Hey, don't get used to me bringing you breakfast, okay? I'll be out on the porch. We've got a long day ahead of us. And all the time in the world, old pal.
That was really nice. That was a really nice game. I really enjoyed that. I love games like this. I love little point and click games. Yeah, I'm not going to because I will be an absolute wreck. I'm not in a position to do that right now, but that was my playthrough of Call of the Elder Gods. I wasn't expecting to cry at the end of this game. I wasn't expecting a little puzzle game to make me cry at the end. I would give that. Some of the puzzles were a little bit difficult. That one with the brain thing, I get, but it took a little bit too long to work out for me. And the rest was good. The rest was really good. The rest made a lot of sense. But the bit with the brain and the connecting the wires to the brain was really tricky. Yeah, that was a really, really good game. I think I'm going to call it there. I think we're going to make it a short stream. I think I'm going to call it there and like have a proper long weekend. Have a proper long weekend. Pals. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out and doing those good things. And coming and sticking with me when I'm doing some slightly shorter bits here and there. It's been a real bad week for like physical pain. So I do very much appreciate you being here and hanging with me. Next week, inclusive of some other bits and pieces, my thing that I have fully planned, I can tell you about because there is an embargo on it. There is a game called Schrodinger's Cat Burglar that's coming out, I think, next Thursday. It's a little puzzle game. I think we'll be playing it on Thursday and having a look at that. I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the week. I think Friday will probably be a Lego stream next week because I've still got those botanicals to do. Your turn. Sunday Clock Tower. I've got Clock Tower on Friday as well. But yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. I don't know what doing. Maybe doing something for the CG because apparently there's a CG on that's going to net you more of those cargo racks in Elite. So we might do a little bit in that. But you're going out on Friday, yeah, I know. And they don't have a lot of people, so I might volunteer to ask if anybody on my end is about. Yeah, 5 and 6, so that looks really good. Let's read Nate. Nate is playing some Subnautica. Is he playing Subnautica, or is he just sitting here not doing anything? Waiting for the game release. We're not going to raid Nate. You can do a bit now because it might end real fast. Oh, bollocks. Do I have to go and log in and do stuff? Okay. Yeah, no, let's raid Andy. Andy's playing Monster Hunter. Bye, Rocky. There's no top 75, yeah. That means I'm probably just going to do it. Pals, I love you very much. Have an excellent weekend. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. God heckin' damn, it worked and everything, and then it didn't. Folks, go and say hi to Andy for me. I love you very much. Take care, everyone. Okay, bye.